postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Walker Buehler will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Now the 2-0. Throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Acuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit weakly on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That is 4. The left fielder, number 20.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The set and the 1-0. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. This one's by him to the backstop, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It's a good first-inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And the count will be full. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Mike Soroka will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws a ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Two and one now to Mookie.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Muncie.
Next up is Max Muncie. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That misses. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
3-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ender Inciarte.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2.
That's ball.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball right down the line in left. Peterson on the run, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. This is foul right side. Swanson, a native of Georgia. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Just hung in there on that one.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Mike Soroka, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And that misses 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt.
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. From the stretch, clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Outside, 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. So it's a two-run homer for Corey Seager. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez.
Second baseman, Kike.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Look out, 1-1.
Still only one out in the inning. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Will Smith. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Runners on first with one down. Outside, 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Here comes the first pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. the set and the 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
The 2-2 pitch. Max Muncie would be next. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncie looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this will be fouled away. Fouled off. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Hero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 2 full. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Smith has a play. 1 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Outside.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. The 3-1 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Albies is on the move. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he might have been in there safely regardless of the throw, but you can see he just didn't get on top of the ball enough, and it sailed on him. That usually happens when you try to rush yourself a little too much.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. To first. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcelo Zuma.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcelo Zuma. Here comes the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Lifted in the air out to right. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Braves strand 1. They trail here 4-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Cody.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bellinger is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield, so much in fact it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Number 31, Peterson.
So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw on to first will get him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready to take his hacks again, Corey Seager, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're in front 4-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is up. Ball, that's inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Now the 2-1. Strike two, swinging.
2 strikes.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
This is popped up. Smith shading to his right. 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Will Smith, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
Into the box now, Walker Buehler. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Now that's the right fielder,
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
4 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High chopper to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Dan Watney.
First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here now is the pitcher, Mike Soroka. A textbook sack bunt situation here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Braves have cut things to a 4-2 score.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
So up steps Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Albies.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Yank fouled off to the right. The 2-1. Fouled away. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. He's ready. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Here's Marcelo Zuma. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch.
Yeah.
Now a throw over. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit well on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncie. Here's the pitch. Something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Dylan Floro takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Dylan.
Set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 11,
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Ready for another chance? Austin Riley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now. Dansby Swanson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Throw on to Muncie gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. One left for Atlanta, still down by a count of 4-2. Grant Dayton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 75, Grant.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna on the run. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Corey Seager will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One and one.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And there's one away.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Albies moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in, Will Smith. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. And he misses there. 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Kelly will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Nick Markakis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Kelly has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Payoff pitch one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Ah, way to get dirty. Hey now.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. In there, 2-2.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 4-2. Chris Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
55, Chris Martin.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Barnes swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Now another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Muncie.
Ready for another shot now. Max Muncie hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Now Muncie with a swing and a deep drive to right. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Pedro Báez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Báez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour, but it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His first homer here in the series as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuma as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This pitch is bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Way outside. 1-2. Now here it comes.
That's ball 2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
High and deep to right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Blake Trinan enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 49.
Now to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves 3. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is right there, and very quickly one gone. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson.
And that misses for ball one. Four-3 our score here as we play the eighth. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The 1-1 home.
That's a ball.
A runner on first with two away. Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. One left for LA, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the sixth, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing shortstop and batting eighth.
At the plate, Austin Riley. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 misses, ball two. scored in at the letters, 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. High and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The pitcher, number 56, Darren O'Day.
Tyler Flowers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Atlanta, number 25, Tyler Flowers.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna. Shot toward right center, and that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Scott Alexander takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Freddie Freeman as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive into for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
So now to the plate, Marcelo Zuma. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Three runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 6 and the Dodgers 4. Will Smith is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So here's Austin Barnes as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 on its way. Grounded to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
First and second now, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
One and one, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Grounded back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up over to Albies. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind to the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Atlanta Braves jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Darren O'Day pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Darren O'Day. The loss goes to Kenley Jansen. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending.